That was our theme song. I changed it when you weren't looking.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
My wife walks down the hall and she just stops and she's staring at me. She's like, "What's going on?"
What are you doing?
High five.
What's up? 2 people watching now in the world.
2 people.
CoronaCast 8.0.
9, dude. We're on number 9. Stop. Just being a hooker.
I got my Emerald City Comic-Con box today
Yes.
with
Did
very
you?
little stuff in there. But I did get 4 sodas. I am bummed on one item. I did not get the con sticker for it. And the reason why I bought it was because of the con sticker. Jeff, hey, what is up?
What's
Keith,
up,
hey,
Twitter
what
Twitter
is
man?
up?
So for some reason it did not broadcast us to Facebook. Let me try it again. All right, thanks. So it's sending data. We're trying again. Unable to connect. What? That's crazy. Wonder why.
I might have to put that link in Discord.
Yeah, maybe so, man. It's very strange. Yep. Well, I already put it in Discord, so everybody that's not here, get here on YouTube.
Hello, everyone. So I did get my Emerald City Comic Con box in.
I heard
Tonight,
that.
This is the people that are coming in, not for you.
Okay.
You guys, we're gonna open this up. I got 4 sodas: Huckleberry Hound, Ramona Flowers,
Yep.
Is That Man,
Mm-hmm.
and Scott Pilgrim. I got them all,
You.
and we'll open those. We'll open them live. What's up, Raven? So I'm gonna start with this item, which is the tanker bug. I did get. So the chances of getting non-con stickers were high in this, supposedly. I don't know how they would have commingled them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they commingled them with the stock that they had at the HQ.
Mm-hmm.
But HQ typically doesn't have the shared stickers in years past that I've
Right.
seen. So I'm gonna take this out of box, actually.
Are you? So I can sell the one I have then?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, it's for sale then. Right as of now.
I was hoping they would have they could have made like a guy riding on the back, just like in the movie.
Oh yeah, like he's a horse, like that's a bug horse. That's really cool,
he
man.
Jumped on his head and like shoot him in the head.
Just like shooting down. Like if he's really little and he's like, go.
That's what he did in the movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That would be cool if it was on there.
They didn't put no little feller on there. So there's the bottom of his body. There is the number one thing I remember. There's 2 things about this movie that I remember. The universal thing is the co-ed showers, right? Everybody remembers that. But the number 2 thing is when that guy is in the cave and the brain bug pokes him in his head and straw sucks out his brain.
He brains him, yeah.
And he brains him. Co-ed showers is the number 1 remembered thing. This guy has a little bit of bullet damage right there. That was pretty cool. I'm going to leave that out of the box. It goes with my other pop. Now, all of my pops, they shipped them in boxes, and they were pretty well taken care of because I've seen other people's stuff, and they kind of just threw them in there.
Well, so, I think it's if you got a big giant box, they gave no Fs, and if you got a smaller box, they took care of you.
Yeah, this is the box size that mine was.
Yeah, mine was bigger than that one.
But I ordered the 3 dragons in hopes of getting a con sticker. I did not. So the 3 that I have out of box there were the non-conquered ones, so they'll stay there. And then unfortunately I did not get that. However, I got a He-Man slime pit, which is in like 9.9 condition.
Yeah, dude, mine was in really good condition too. I was very shocked. And so was my gelatinous cube.
So very good condition for the He-Man slime pit. And then, of course, because Piper only had a limit of 15 items because Funko sucks sometimes, I went in and got the Nymphadora Tonks
Nymphotonks.
and then Flora de la Cour, both con stickers. My wife on those. Now the moment I've been waiting for the entire day is to open these freaking cans. So I guess we'll start with Scott Pilgrim. I think that's where you started, right?
Yes.
And you got the Scott Pilgrim Chase, right? Or,
Yeah, I got the Scott Pilgrim Chase. I did not get the other chase. Was it Ramona?
so this is weird, right? The Scott Pilgrim that I got has the con sticker,
Yes.
and then all the other ones have the shared sticker,
Okay.
which is weird.
This is a bit strange.
Now you pop this top, bro.
You won't be able to stop though. Be careful.
All right, here we go. Once you pop, you can't stop.
This is the joke in which I was saying.
Scott Pilgrim, did I get a chase?
I got a chase.
No, I did not get a Scott Pilgrim Chase.
No chas. It would just look white.
It's so funny. It's the same consistency as a
Hefe says the cube is my favorite, and I will have to say that is probably one of my from this convention. It's like one of my top 3. I agree with you. It's freaking sexy, sexier than anything.
So the Scott Pilgrim with the Astro Boy T-shirt.
Nice.
That is the quote unquote common convention exclusive.
Yeah.
A lot of protection on these figures.
It is. There's like padding and bubble wrap and tape.
I like the size of them. I'm not even
Yes.
putting them back in. I'm keeping them out.
Well,
Boom.
I put my chase back in the protective thing. I want to
Moving on.
I'll show mine. I'm gonna whip mine out. Has the can condition? Jimmy, you gotta use complete senses. Also, words that mean things together. Look, see,
Right.
and just for comparison, this is the common. I mean, this is the chase. Hold yours up. So we can do a side-by-side comparison. There you go. There's a difference. It's just a t-shirt and shoes.
A top and bottom comparison.
Here's the bottom.
No, the bottom on the screen because we're not side by side.
Oh, I thought you meant like his butt.
Oh, he got it. Okay. So Ramona Flowers, did I get a chase?
Oh, Jimmy wants to know, how's the can condition? I didn't know. Are people gonna care about that? Is that the new
The can condition is great.
hey, what's the condition of that can?
Ramona Flowers is
Whoa. I don't know.
Not a chase.
Purple hair, pink hair.
Not a chase.
What is the what is
I guess what do you mean? What's the regular amount?
No, what's the chase look like? Does she have like different color hair?
Yes.
Like blue
I think
hair?
it's like blue hair.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think I guessed with Piper prior to the episode that my chase would be the Huckleberry Hound because I just know that's the one that I would get. I'm hoping for the Batman chase. I didn't really care whether or not I got the Scott Pilgrim chases or not.
Yeah.
I'm not very lucky on chases, so I don't anticipate that I would get.
But
any
you
chase.
love Scott Pilgrim though.
Yeah, so either way, I'm happy. I'm not
Yeah.
disappointed in those at all. Okay, those are good. Huckleberry Hound.
Keep the plastic on the can. So you never know what's inside of it. That's like me keeping a mystery mini and never opening it because I don't want to know what's inside it. Schrodinger's cat right there.
Huckleberry's Hound is
Green.
not a chase. Not a chase.
I thought the green one was the chase.
No.
The
Green Huckleberry Hound.
He's supposed to be blue.
Dude, I'm totally not lucky. You should know this by now. I'm
Maybe
not
you
gonna
got
get chase.
Batman, man. We can hope for Batman.
That'd be a good one.
I have a feeling that probably most of the chases went to the people who had lottery, and
I don't think you can tell the difference.
No,
Because
you-
I saw
you
who
can't.
was opening them today in the group.
Micah Jones.
Yeah, I saw his,
Sorry, I
and
said his whole name.
he got a chase. Ramona Flowers,
That's nice. I wouldn't mind having her chase too.
and then the last but not least,
Come on,
my only
come
hope
on,
of
Pete
getting
Batman.
a chase. I already know I'm not going to get it. I mean, I'm not being negative. It's just
That is negative.
it's my luck.
So statistically, you are not
Just-
gonna get it.
statistically speaking,
Well, statistically
odds are
speaking,
from-
nobody is going to get it because the chances are against you.
yeah. Nobody. Statistically speaking, you can't say that.
Yes.
All right, Batman.
Pink, 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 pink.
No.
Oh, you get the same Batman as me. It's still cool though.
I'm happy with it. No chases. I told you guys. If this was like basketball cards, I would kill it.
They would be all stuffed with gold bars and diamonds.
Green a Batman.
Rainbow Batman. You gotta wear a different suit every day.
But these are pretty cool. I do like them. I do like the figures. They are bigger than mystery minis, but slightly smaller than the height of a pop. I do like that size.
I especially like the design of them. Like they are kind of along the lines of the mystery mini style, where they look almost like claymation. So
Yeah.
I really dig them.
But this,
I'm waiting for my New York Toy Show stuff, hoping for the Fight Club chase. Yeah, that would be a really cool chase to get. I agree completely.
which one is that?
It was. I can't think of his name. My brain don't good. It's from the ones that were released at New York Toy Fair, the Fight Club.
Oh,
The
yeah,
Fight Club
yeah,
chase.
yeah.
It's dang it, why can't I think of his name?
Tyler Durden.
There you go. It's Tyler Durden. In like
What's up, Andrew? That's all. That's all I got.
That was anticlimactic.
Yeah, that is definitely anticlimactic.
But
I get my cards on
tomorrow.
Thursday, so we'll do a live stream of that too. But my my cards, that I'll have better luck.
Well, I'm hoping that you get that. Hoping that you get that Justin Roiland sketch card. That would be great.
Just a couple autos, you know.
Yeah, just
What
what?
autos?
How many you got? Like 12 coming in. 12 cards total. It's like 4 in each pack, right?
So
It's either 4 or 5.
okay.
But
And
it's only one guaranteed autograph though, right?
I don't even think the autos are guaranteed. I think you're guaranteed a sketch card.
Okay, I think that's still, dude, that's cooler than anything to me.
Oh yeah, it's just like that's why I said it's such a good product for me because I love the show.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
regardless of if I get anything great, I'm happy with that because
Yeah.
I like the show. It's like Scott Pilgrim. I mean, it would be great to get a chase, but I mean, I collect the line, so either
whatever
way,
you
I
got was
need both
good.
of them. Yeah, I can order more online right now. I think they're still up.
Yeah, I'm kind of like tempted to, because I'd like to get the, like I said, I want the Ramona chase, and I wouldn't mind getting the Batman chase too, just so I can have it. But I mean, how much are they each? Are they like $15?
What the
sodas?
sodas? I want to go on. They are. I think they're 15 or 12.
Okay. I haven't even looked since the con, so I don't even know what's up now.
Let's see. Did you see they're starting all the DIY, like DIY Bo Peep, DIY Dumbo? Yep, they're still up. They're $12 each. I'm gonna grab 2 more.
That's not bad. It's too bad there's no. Is there free shipping on them?
Add to cart. Let's go and go back to shop home and get another Scott Pilgrim. I don't think it's free shipping now. I think for Emerald City it was free.
Bummer. Oh wait, I didn't change the. I'm a dummy.
What are you dummy for?
I forgot to change the title on the stupid stream. $12, Jimmy said. Thanks, Jimmy. He's like hanging out at Funko right now.
He's like outside of HQ.
Yeah, I know. Of all places, they're not on lockdown like we are.
No, well, see, what's funny is that they were one of the first places to get it, yet they haven't. Their kids haven't created New York City because
Yeah.
even after they told New York shut down flights, they let flights go for another 10 days, and had numbers of people coming in from like Wuhan and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now the cases are exploding. It's just crazy. Cray.
That's crazy. Yeah, how many? There's been like 10,000 confirmed cases in New York.
20,000 now.
20,000 confirmed. That's right. It's 20,000. So yeah. So cool.
There was something I saw on Facebook today that was very, very funny.
Yeah.
And I think me and you had discussed it before, where they called it I forget what is the word now. I can't think of it, but it's a flipper guy that sells a service to teach you how to flip things. I think it's called Sniper Flip.
Oh,
the name of it.
Yeah.
It's free. It's free if you spend $40 or more.
I'll buy $40 worth of sodas then. Yeah. Sniper Flip. Let me look real quick because now I keep like getting like anytime they go live trying to sell their stuff, I get like notification for some reason. I haven't liked their page or anything like that. It's called Flip Sniper. Why are we talking about this guy's stuff? Because we're like giving
because this is what I want to tell people. So this guy is this Flip Sniper stuff. He coaches people. What are you guys looking forward to most out of, what did he say? I lost it. WonderCon stuff. WonderCon stuff for me, the sodas. To be honest, is the Skeletor, the Motu sodas.
I don't think the cap. I like the Captain Atom. That looks pretty cool too.
That does. But the where was that? I was talking about the Sniper Flip. So he tells people this is what you need to flip. And then we checked on all the items that he was recommending, and it was like, you can flip this for 50. And they were just Funko Shop, like regular fantastic plastic stuff. So, and all of it, you check the last sold on it. He's like, you can buy those for $24 to your house and sell for 50. And yet all the sales were like $19.99, $24.95. Like, yeah, it's not going to work that way.
Well, and some of the stuff that they're talking about is like, oh, he's telling people, today, Flip Sniper, we showed how to secure a free Keurig coffee maker, and you can resell it for $179. But no, like some of the stuff he was like on there, they're like, oh, if you buy this, then and you sell it on eBay, you can make a $6 profit. Like, bro, how much? That's like way too much work for me to make $6. You know,
and you have to do it to scale. It's like an hour of work to do everything. Bring it home, list it, sell it, pack it.
That's not worth it.
Ship it.
At that point, I'm making like 75 cents. It's like 75 cents an hour. Like if I have to compensate myself for like the time, like it's not even worth it.
Well, you have to bring everything to scale. You have to sell like 1,000 of them to make any money.
And you can't.
And you can't get to that point. You're exactly right. And I mean, don't get me wrong, there are specific items that are good flips here off. I mean, ones and twosies. But as a general thing on Funko right now, there's nothing that's there. You in trouble.
Hold on a sec. No, that's my kid. Hold on.
He'll get up for $6. Exactly. So I mean, and they were recommending, there was something. So there are good flips out there. Don't get me wrong. The basketball market, the card market right now is incredible. Like the value that everything I bought stuff for at the beginning of the year. And then, like I said, you invest in things that you collect. So I invested high in Zion very early this year in the collectible card market. So all of his Prism stuff, his Prism rookie card, Zion Williamson, one of the hotter rookies that the hottest rookie talked about this year. And I bought a bunch of Zion cards for $25 to $50 when his rookie bases came out. And that's just the base card. It's not numbered. It's been crazy. And I bought 50 of them. And I think I put in maybe like $1,200. Those things, I got most of them graded. I kept 10 of them out. I got most of them graded, which today Beckett announced that they're not grading anything. And I got most of those Zions graded, and they all graded pretty much except for 3, 9.5 or higher. And right now, a Zion 9.5 is selling for $300. So a $25 to $50 investment. And I mean, if you needed to get rid of it, I prefer to hold on to it because you don't. I mean, I sold a couple. Don't get me wrong, to buy more boxes and things like that to try and get better stuff, or reinvest it. But still, I mean, you go heavy on stuff like that. I mean, risk versus reward. He could get hurt, but at the end of the day, didn't have that much in it, and you could sell it. So there are good flips out there. But when it comes to the Funko world right now, there's very little. Yeah, Beckett announced today that they're ceasing all operations. Out of all,
like forever?
No, just for I think 2 weeks. I had 20 cards there waiting to be sent to me. I needed to get back. But whatever, we'll get them when we get them. Jeff says, out of the different lines that were announced, what are you excited about?
I think the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff looks cool. I mean, I wouldn't buy it because that's not my game. So, but I like to look at them. I think like in person they were phenomenal. Like especially the hand painted ones. I was like, man, I want all these. Let me give me one of these.
The hand painted ones.
Oh, dude, I would love one of those.
I was most excited about probably the completion of the Killer Clowns, and then Fight Club, of course, because I said that, basically 6 months before they announced them, is that they made them when they had reaction figures, so they had the license. They just needed approval to make the figures. So I was excited about that.
I don't remember everything that came out that they announced. The pins are really cool. The Funko Lounge Slide pins. I'm excited about those. I'll probably get a couple of them. I won't obviously buy
Definitely
them all.
Not the candy, right?
You know what? So I started thinking about this, and they've sold those candies before. When they did the Hollywood store opening, do you remember Mike talking about how he bought some jars of candy? They came in this little thing. They say Funko on them, and it was like that's the candy. That's the first time that they released any of their candy. And they said that they were not the greatest candy. They're not even a good candy. It's just like sugar. It's like colored sugar. Jeff said the pins look real nice. They do. If you haven't seen, I don't think they're out yet. Are they? Are they in retail yet?
I think people were offering pre-orders in them. I got the Funko sales email for them not too long
But like
ago.
nobody other than the people who are at Toy Fair have seen them in person, right?
Yeah, and of course last year at Fun Days.
Yeah. Okay. So these things are amazing, especially the chases. The chases are really, really nice, and because they're just glittery. That's just like it's like one color glitter, but they're really very sparkly and shiny, and I like them a lot. And that's really, if I get them, I'll just hunt the chases, and that's it. Because
I'm looking through all of them now.
Yeah.
To see which ones. I'm excited about the 8th Harry Potter. I want to be able to get that. That'll be really cool to have and add to our collection. I mean, that collection, out of every collection I have right now, I don't know if it's the biggest. Maybe Dragon Ball Z is a little bit bigger, or maybe they're the same size. But I have every Harry Potter thing. It's not just the pop. It's the rock candies, and it's the mystery minis, and then the pint-sized heroes and keychains. I mean, Harry Potter out the wazoo. Legos, as you can tell behind me.
All my Legos are hidden, so I'm getting into that. Man, I'm still thinking about signing up for that NetBricks thing.
Oh yeah, renting them. I just wish you could keep them. I wish it was like an option to pay,
like GameFly, or you could keep them if you wanted. Yeah. What the really cool thing is, so like, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, if you're not in Discord, there is a service out there that is basically Netflix for Legos, and it's kind of expensive if you really break it down, but like for $40 a month. You get free shipping, and you get up to $400 in Legos every 60 days. So, like, you can get, and up to 10 sets. So you can literally get 10 sets, build them over, 2 months, and then ship them back and get 10 more sets. And they have everything ranging from, like, I think the smallest sets they have are, like, the $30 sets, all the way up to like the big like $600 like monster sets, like the Sydney Opera House and the Ewok Village. I don't think that one's 600. I think that one's like 300. But they have all the big giant ones, and then so like in each tier you could get more Legos at a time. So you can go like the base tier is like you get $100 worth of Legos, and then next one up you get 400, and then like 600, and then I think the top tier is like $800 worth of Legos, but you get them every 30 days, which I can't imagine. Can you imagine building $800 worth of Legos in 30 days?
I couldn't, but my wife could easily do that. I mean, just because she's done it for so long. But yeah,
But
I mean,
that's a
it
lot of
takes
sets though.
time.
Unless you're getting like two of like a really expensive sets, I can't imagine being able to like blow through like 8 of the like the however many, the 6,000 piece sets or something like that. It's insane. But I really want to. I'm trying to look through stuff. I'm like, okay, what monthly subscriptions do I currently have? What can I get rid of so that I can get Legos that I don't want to dude? Well, because if you build
I couldn't send them back. I just couldn't send them.
You
back.
couldn't bring
For
something
me,
to it.
it would just be like, I've done this. It's staying together.
I know, but that's the thing I love, because I don't. Juno needs to start up a Funko Pop running business. Yeah, I don't know why you'd want to do that, but that's funny.
He would never ever get that stuff back.
No,
He'd be
yeah.
like,
Let me just send you this Freddy Venom. Oh wait, where you lost it? You mailed it back. I never got it. Oh,
what is
darn.
your name? Johnny McJohnerson?
Oh,
I should have never have done that.
Where do you live? 123 North South Street. Yeah. Okay, sure. I'll send you the $6,000 pop.
See, like Lego came out with, we just got their monthly mailer, and they have soccer stadiums now. They have Manchester United's stadium. If they came out with Liverpool or Juventus, maybe even Camp Nou for Barcelona, dude, I would so buy that. I just don't like Manchester United.
So I have a question. Are those architect sets? Are they Lego
No,
architect?
not that I saw. They're just a regular Lego set.
Okay. The Lego architect stuff is really cool.
Yeah, they have the really tiny pieces too.
Yes.
For like smaller boxes, they hold thousands of pieces.
Well, because and you have. Why is my door opening? It's like a ghost just opened my door. That was weird. Be gone, ghost. Oh, it didn't close all the way. Dang it. Okay. Well, those are the ones also that you can get like the nice, like rounded, like actual, like structural edges. They're
yeah,
pretty...
we have a few of them. We have like the White House, the London one. I think they did a Frank Lloyd Wright home. I can't remember everything that we have. We have like 4 or 5 of those. And then one of the big things I do buy are the Lego ideas. So I have most of those, but those are all. See, Tiffany likes to take everything out of the box. I like to keep everything in the box. So the only reason I put this Simpsons house together that's behind me here, you can see on the table, is because I wanted it extra. And Tiffany's like, oh, you want to put that? You're going to put that together? And I was like, okay, yeah, you can put it together. I still have the Quickie Mart in the box. And it's just like that Batman card, the Batmobile that I bought.
Yeah.
I'll never open that. I'll never put that together. I just like having it. And it's just cool.
Bro, that's why you need to do this with me. You need to do this Netbricks, because they have that Batmobile.
Big one?
Yeah, the big one.
Yeah, man. It's hard though.
Yeah.
Oh, hard. So I went ahead and ordered 2 more Ramona flowers and 2 more Scott Pilgrims.
Okay.
So to get the free shipping. So I'll get those in 10 days or whenever. But yeah, it's just weird with Legos in general. Is like, it's almost something that you have to buy. And me personally, I don't like the smaller sets. It just depends. It's more of a character theme on that. Like if it's smaller, Batman, I'll like it. If it's the minifigure sets, I like those. But as far as sets that I collect, they're normally bigger pieces, because we have the Millennium Falcon. We have not put that together yet. We have the Batmobile that I just got not too long ago, and then both the Simpson pieces, one which we put together, and then the Harry Potter castle. And I was just debating on getting the Manchester United stadium, because just to have that stadium, it just seems like a cool thing. And that on the other hand, it would be something that I would like to put together.
Right.
It's weird. I'm weird. I don't normally put that stuff together. I'm a kid that has the toys, and I'm just like, I have this. And I put my head against it, and I'm like, it's mine.
I know,
But
right?
then I put it together.
Trying to see here.
Caleb said he was putting a puzzle together.
That's
Puzzle
cool.
warrior, son.
Warriors.
I think I have like 50,000 Lego points right now.
Do you?
Yeah, and I did start with the brickheads too, but I didn't finish brickheads because they fell out of want and need for me.
They just weren't cool enough for you?
Yeah, it's just something. Let me see. How much is this stadium, bro? How much is this stadium, bro?
How much you want it to be?
What are you doing right now?
Right now, I'm pulling up their website.
So it's a creator set, the Manchester United
Okay.
creator set. It's a full blown creator set. So I guess you could make that into whatever. Well, no, it looks like that stadium, so you can't.
All right. So I got it up on screen so people can see what I'm talking about. So I'm giving these people free publicity to 10 people. So 10 people, you guys owe this company money. Let's look at their sets. For some reason, it's not showing them all. I don't know why. I'll be able to go through all of them. But they got they got a Parisian restaurant. They got a Simpson house. They got Lord of the Rings, old spooky eyeball tower. They got the Tumbler. That's a Batman thing. Ewok Village. See, man, they got all kinds of good stuff, right?
I'm looking. I'm a little behind you.
Okay.
Oh, you got the Simpsons house. Yeah, I saw that. That you said that.
Here,
And then keep scrolling down. That was it Maersk, the big ship, the container ship? That looks cool, man.
So I don't know why they the other day they had it. I wonder if they're out of it. But they had some of the super expensive ones in here. But so you got like Ewok Village, yeah, the Maersk Line Triple E. And some of these are like these are older. Like this is from 2013. This is from 2010. The Hogwarts Express.
For them, it's got to be a liability, right? They probably lose Lego pieces every time.
Well, they said,
and then how can you account for that?
Well, because I think they do inventory on them when they come back. And
yeah,
they know. Okay, we got 1,500 of the 1x2s, and we got to make sure we got all this. But they said you can lose up to 20 pieces, and they won't charge you.
Well, they probably have bins, right, full of the pieces.
Oh, yeah, for sure. They have like a warehouse, I'm sure.
Everything for Lego is like common.
Let's see, Batman. Let's see.
What's your job, Carl? Well, I work at what is this place called? What's it called? Net Bricks.
Net Bricks.
I work at Net Bricks. I'm a Lego counter. I count all the Legos. What? You count all the Legos? Yeah, I make $6 an hour. 1, 2, 3.
Oh man, I feel bad for that guy.
You guys watched Tiger King yet?
I watched that. So obsessed with that.
I finished it. It's all done for me.
Is it? You're not gonna talk about it anymore now?
I will continue to talk about it.
Okay, good.
I told Tiffany that it's like watching a train wreck in slow motion, and every time you think that the next card can't get more damage than the last, it just does. It just
does a flip before it gets to the accident.
Yeah, it's off this world. It's like polygamy, rednecks, triangle love stories with people shooting guns and craziness, and wives accused of killing their husbands. I mean, it's out there, man. It's crazy.
Okay, yeah, I need to watch it.
You know, there's more tigers in captivity than there are in the wild now.
You said that.
In the United States alone. Keith knows about the Tiger King, man.
Dude, we can get this, and we can do the Goblin King battle together. This is sweet.
They have architecture pieces. That's the Frank Lloyd Wright house, isn't it? Falling Water. Yeah, we have that one.
You're behind me, so I don't know.
No, I saw it on your screen.
Okay,
so
cool.
I can't see it on our video, so I just see it when it's live.
Yeah, but I mean, they got a lot of stuff, man. Jabba's palace. There's a lot of Star Wars stuff. Sure,
Do they have a puzzle renting site? Let me rent puzzles.
That's okay. That sounds terrible.
What about Play-Doh renting? Can we rent
It's
Play-Doh?
just covered with hair.
And I got my Play-Doh in, and it had 4 pounds of cat hair in it. I made a cat, and it actually had fur.
Yeah, nice. But anyway, yeah, you can lose up to 20 pieces per set, and then they won't charge you.
Yep, lots of inventory. I couldn't put it together without keeping it.
Man, but I said, okay, that's what I was saying. I'm the opposite of that, because
You don't want to deal with it.
no, I do want to deal with it, but I don't have room to deal with it because
I'm like looking at all the sets as you browse, and I have most of them. Is that a bad thing?
no, I mean that just means that you're a cool kid. Do you have all the
Old Harry Potter, new Harry Potter, Lego City, Lego Star Wars,
Kaima, Legend of
no,
Kaima?
not all that stuff. No,
I have a bunch of those sets in my garage I've never opened.
the Ninjago stuff. I
have a few of those.
I bought all of their first line, and I put it in a box, put it away, just to keep it, because they're just the minifigures.
Right.
And then my kids found it and opened them all up, and they were worth
like $400 each.
Yeah, they were worth a lot of money.
Oh, this is cool. Here's a Ninja Turtles one.
Ninja Turtles and Tiger King was definitely a great train wreck. It is the best. If you think your life is down, you watch that movie, dude. It's just it makes you feel like a little bit better about yourself. I mean, the dude has like 287 tigers, man.
Nobody needs 287 anything that's alive.
And he has more and more and more. He just breeds them for cub petting and then sells them to people, and they're just all over the place.
So is it along the same line as the Wild Wonderful World of the Whites?
I would
not
say
as
less
bad.
Like rednecky for me.
So there's no ladies.
Backwoods.
I know, right? That's like your neighbors. So there's no people in this tiger movie that are just like, oh, I just had a baby and now I'm doing meth.
Oh no, there's meth use in that.
But
so
not like post like.
Oh no, not post baby or anything. But yes, there's like meth use and polygamy and like they're all. So I'll give you a synopsis of this.
I want a synoptical of this.
They're all cult leaders, all of them.
Or cult members.
No, they're cult leaders. They're cult leaders. The people that they focus on.
Okay.
In specific ways. So the way Joe Exotic is, I know, Keith. That's what I said. I said the same thing, Keith. I was like, I gotta watch that web show. I didn't even check and see if it's still up. JoeExotic.tv. I need to watch the web show. But anyways, all three of them. The way my takeaway from it is that they're all cult leaders. In the way that Joe Exotic gets people right out of prison who are like homeless to come work for him, and he puts them in trailers all over his property that have rats and mice and things, and pays them like $120 a day.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other guy, Doc, I forget what his last name is, but he goes by Doc something. He's in South Carolina. He has an internship program where, thanks, Jeff. He has an internship program where he gets these girls at 17 to come on with him. He grooms them. He literally makes them live in horse stalls in a barn. And then
does he literally groom them? Like he goes and he brushes their hair every day and gives them a bath?
It's scary, man. He controls. So the one girl that was there and then left, Doc is the 100% co-leader, but Joe is too, in my regards, the way that they manipulated people. And so Doc takes these girls in at 17 and then makes them sleep in a barn. And the only way you get out is like to have sex with them and marry him. He has like 5 wives. They all have houses on his property. He makes them all get breast implants and then they work. Dude, they work.
Please tell me this is in Florida, right? This has to be
South Carolina.
Oh, I'm surprised. I'm surprised there.
It's close though. But So they have to work 18 hours a day. They make no money. And like all of his kids that grow up in these families work for him. So, I mean, he's a cult leader, dude. He buys in, makes them, they have to look at it. It's just incredible. So then you have this lady from Big Cat Rescue. Her name's Carolyn or Carol. And Carol at Big Cat Rescue, she's like going against them. She's like, oh, I don't like breeders. And all these people are doing these bad things to tigers. So she takes tigers that are old. She doesn't breed them anymore. I'm not going to give away too much of the show, but she goes, her episode where they focus on her and what she does, she goes, well, people work for me for free. So I just let them all work for me for free. They have a t-shirt system. So if you're like a red shirt, you just got there, or a green shirt, I don't know the color codes, but those people work like 18 hours a day, every day of the week and then she's like, I don't even know who they are until they get to blue. And they've been here for 5 years. And I'm like, oh, you're here for free, all free labor all the time. And you hear the people and they're just like, oh, we love it here. It's so great. And they're working like 20 hours a day for free. And it's just, I can't, it's a nightmare, but it's so much fun to watch.
So this just sounds like, to me, so I like cults, and I like watching documentaries on it.
All of your audio went out. Maybe I lost you or you lost me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you are. You're back.
My USB ports have been acting crazy. All right. So like I was saying,
you like cults.
I love cults. I just, the concept of them, it's so interesting to me. All right. This sounds like just like the most absolute redneck version of like Om Shinrikyo ever. Like, have you ever heard of them?
Keith, it's already there, Keith. It's open. You can go there now. I checked. But yes, I've heard of them.
Om Shinrikyo, yeah. So that's like this, except they're not waging war on our country. That's the only
so I will like this
with tigers. Can you imagine? They're just gonna attack our nation's capital with just trucks full of tigers.
You've watched Parks and Rec?
Oh yeah,
when he's
of
like,
course.
I traded Africa for all their tigers.
The
lions. I think it was lions.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's like, I got all of their lions. But no, yeah, I will say that Joe Exotic. Let's go, Keith. Let's go one day. Joe Exotic is the redneck type guy in the show. The Doc, whatever his name is, Doc, whatever, Ether. I don't know what his last name is. That guy, he's not. That's a lot of money right there. Doc is not a redneck, but he is definitely weird because he grew up in what are those lifestyles? I can't, like a yoga type. What are
like just real like a hippie?
Like what are the master yoga guys called?
Like a guru?
Yeah, guru type guy. Yeah. And he had all of his tigers are named that, and he gives his new wives all these, names and all this stuff. So it's crazy.
My phone is just like, hey, here's the top search results for something. Oh,
Tina says, I just watched a series on Hulu called Cults and Extreme Beliefs. It's pretty interesting. Man. I just think that if you look at all the cult leaders in general, they have a crazy sociopathic, manipulative type mindset. And all three of those people have that same mindset. Like the world happens around them. You know what I mean? They are in the center of that world, and everything, I don't know. It's weird how they interact with people and how they take a command over people, and how people, they just find they have a unique ability to find the most vulnerable people in the world and just exploit them. And it's just crazy because I did a lot with the last podcast on the left, listening to all their cult stuff. And and you see the trend. I need Joe Exotic pop now. I know, right? Now Joe Exotic is in jail, sentenced. I'm not going to give it away, but I kind of did. Spoiler alert. If you didn't know it. I mean, I had heard about the guy before because I had remembered seeing him on John Oliver's show, and then also on what's his name? I can't. He's a late night show host now, and Stephen Colbert.
Oh,
When he had the Colbert Show, they both did when he ran for governor of Oklahoma and president. He tells it like it is. We need a pop of cult leaders.
oh my
Jim
gosh!
Jones.
I have been saying we need serial killers, and I'm down with cult leaders too. I will not question this. This is a need. Anyway, I'll also in chat. I just posted there is a last podcast on the left episode about Joe Exotic.
There is.
Yes, yeah, it sure did. And it came out. It looks like this year. Let me see. When was
2020? Yeah, I would assume it says 2018 though.
No, yeah. It was published in 2018. Yeah. Oh, I guess they're saying when he was going to run for president.
Election year. Yeah, you're right.
There we go.
Because he first ran for president and didn't get anywhere. Then he ran for governor and said, "I'm going to run for president again." And he's in there, and the Carol lady, he hates her, and so he has like blow up dolls of her with inappropriate things in their mouths, and he shoots blow up dolls of her in the head with a gun, and he's just like, "Oh, I hate that bitch," and he's saying stuff like that. Yeah, I know, it's like inappropriate stuff that you would never. And he's saying this as his campaign speeches. It's crazy. It gets crazy. You got to watch it. You got to check it out.
All right, I will watch it. I feel like I need to now. You've made me.
It doesn't really get that slow for me. I just love every minute of it. I love train wrecks. I just love watching train wrecks.
Was somebody saying it was slow?
No. I could see where someone would think towards the end of the series, because it's just a 7-episode series. Towards the end, it gets kind of like a little repetitive in certain ways.
Yeah.
But it just shows his life, Joe Exotic, pretty much. It focuses on other people, but basically how his life unravels to the point of where, crazy stuff happens. I'm not gonna say, but yeah, it's that slow decay over basically a 10-year period, I think, 10 or 12-year period. Crazy, man. Crazy.
The lesson we've learned here is just you're not allowed to own tigers.
And that's what they're pushing for.
I don't know.
I was telling my wife, I'm like, at the very least, there's like, I think they said 4,400 approximately. No one knows. You can't, do a census on tigers in the world. But they said 4,400 live in the wild, and there's like 10,000 in captivity in the United States.
And like zoos and like Ringling Brothers Circus.
Well, I mean, circuses really don't exist anymore. I mean,
they are. We just had one here like last summer. Yeah,
but what I'm saying is what they used to. You don't have 4 or 5 circuses. It's all Cirque du Soleil stuff now. And
we had one that was like, I can't remember what it was, but it was a legit like, we're gonna abuse some animals in front of you kind of circus.
Well, so I was talking to my wife and I was like, at the very least, if they killed every tiger in the world, that's wild, you could repopulate with even the ones that you breed in captivity, because they talked about, because we're talking about we're going into freaking endangered species talk now, totally not collecting, but they're talking about rhinos and how some of them, the white rhino or things along the line where they're becoming more and more endangered, where what you do is you breed them in captivity in one generation and then expand the fence, so to speak, through 3 generations and then release them in the wild. They could do that. That's it. I'm starting a tiger cult, and that show pushed me to do it.
Okay, so it looks like the last real circus that's still in operation is the Shrine Circus, which is run by the Masons. So
there's one left.
Well, they are. I looked up tickets to circus, and Shrine Circus came up, and the last show that they had looks like 2019. They had like a traveling circus. Nope. Aladdin Shrine Circus was March 27th, 28th, 29th. I assume those will be canceled because they're in Columbus, Ohio, but they are still functioning. It's a normal like circus like we would have had when we were kids. Maybe here's a llama that's jumping through a hoop. I'm looking at pictures. Here's an elephant crushing a lady. Here's a fire. Here's a tiger jumping through fire. Here's what? It's just a lot of elephants. It looks like. But
Jump the burger.
It still exists.
Jump the burger.
That's the elephant jump the burger.
Jump the burger.
Here is a man who needs to put his shirt back on, and he is whipping a tiger. So yeah, if you want to go see a circus because you're a madman, you can go to the Shrine Circus.
Did you get that fig pin that released today?
Which one?
The 5th version of the Fantasia, whatever.
No,
Mickey Mouse.
I was mad about that. I was pissed about it, so I didn't buy it because I'm sick and tired. I mean, I love Fig Pen, I do. But
No, you don't.
I do. Why do I own so many then? If I don't love them,
I don't mind Fig Pen, but I think it's a little annoying. I like the fact that when we talk to them, they're very engaged with their audience and their consumer base. However, if you take that in and then you produce things. Let's be real. There's not a lot when you put a gold rim around something that makes it different than just a regular thing. Let's be completely honest with that. Like you need to do tie-dye variants. You need to do glow-in-the-dark variants. You need to do glitter variants that takes all the art out.
Hold on. It sounds like this is not directed at Fig Pen, and this is actually something that's deep down needs to be directed at Funko. Because this is the same complaint we have out. Oh, hold on. All I can say, would Captain America. That's it. All right. Next topic.
Well, I would say yes and no, but more on the side of no because Big Pen has a limited ability of what they can and can't do, right? I mean,
yeah.
They make freaking pins, dude. Funko, they can do different things. I mean, you can't.
Yes.
In my personal opinion, if you had 5 All Mights as Fig Pins, and they're in all different poses, that just pisses me off. I don't care about an action pose. Maybe you make more sense of it with a 3D figure, and even that annoys me to a specific point. They could fix themselves, and we have ideas that we're working on that are just like that. You can fix yourselves. There are ways to do it with producing a lot of product. Look at the card market. Look at the way that the card market is doing things. I can't say this enough. I've said it a million
Don't give
times.
away our secrets. I'm
not giving away our secrets. But you could do that reasonably and be able to produce at scale to make money.
Yeah.
Not just make. People don't care if something's the first edition or a second edition. It's not a freaking book. Maybe they care there, but they don't care for a Fig Pen if there's a first or second edition. You're not going to sell me that one is worth more than the other.
I agree with you that something needs to be different about it, and I think if anything, it causes frustration in people just because like their whole system is overly confusing and needlessly like complex.
I'm gonna buy this, and that's the only one that's gonna be out there. 6 months from now, they're not gonna change this and say Emerald City Comic Con 2.0. Look, it's new, guys.
I mean, they might.
It's new.
They might. So you don't know. You don't know that.
I'm saying, look at history, right? I mean, you can't ever say anything's a definitive. Well, you can base it off of history. They've never done that before. Funko has never done that in a way. And I'm not saying that Funko is better in that regard. I'm just saying that there's more creative ways to build something, to move to scale and still sell to the people that are collectors and make it more collectible. Just making different editions does not make it more collectible.
Now, I mean, I would be fine with it if there was something that was different about it. Like, for instance, like the Magician Mickey, the Fantasia Mickey that came out. Okay, this is the second.
Which one?
The one that released today. Okay, the one that released today. So that is a variant of the D23 one that came out. The D23 one was glittery. This one's not. So if you did something like that, that kind of like separated the editions apart, I'd be fine with that. So for instance, like, you know how they do chases. Well, if they just did that with edition. So like the first edition, like I have, I don't know which one. Oh, this right here is right. This is a good example. All right. So here, this is the from Dragon Ball Super Broly, the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta. Okay, so here you got this, right? So this is the common one. Yeah, this is the common one. All right. The chase one is right here. So this is the chase. All right. See, they different. If they could do this is first edition, this is second edition. Do that with them. Okay, it's not that hard.
But they're not that different, though.
It doesn't. Well, yeah, this one's glitter. This has a glitter finish to it. But what I'm saying is that okay, what makes a chase? Some chases like Funko. You talk about some pops that have a chase.
No, you're right.
There's there's
glitter. I didn't have any.
Yes. So it's see. Can you see that there?
No, wrong camera.
Oh.
Okay. Yep, I see it now. Okay. That makes sense to me. That's fine.
Yeah. So do this with your first editions and second editions. It doesn't have to be glitter. But I mean, even if you just did the difference of the backer card, I mean, some pops, like the difference in a chase is maybe just a color swap, or sometimes they can't even find it. Sometimes it's
or
just
a cigar in their mouth.
It's a mouse poop in their mouth, or like freaking I don't know.
Mouse poop in my mouth.
You got Hello Kitty that now one's just faded. Okay. Like the ones that they call I forgot what the term is. Sepia. You have some that are like sepia, which is literally just faded. Like if you look at like the Pennywise, the chase versus the common Pennywise, the original one, they're just one looks like you left it in the sun. But if you did that with first edition and second edition for a fig pin, I would be okay with that, because at least then I know what I'm looking at. I know that this one was the first one that came out, so there's value because it has a different color backer. And then maybe change the rim, like, and give it a black rim or a chrome rim. And then the second to 8th edition ones have a different rim on them, and I don't know, a different colored backer card, and then that would make sense. But right now, when you have stuff like Vegeta, like the regular Vegeta, I think there's 8 versions, like 8.
Well, and within those versions, inside of those, they have, this is the batch that was made in Australia, and this was the batch that was made in here, and they assign them all numbers. They overcomplicated it way too much. I lost your audio again.
Hello.
There you go.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. I got to switch USB ports. But anyway, that's what happened with me and Jimmy. Like, we both got the XL Endeavor from My Hero, right? We unlocked them like 15 minutes apart from each other. My number was like significant. I was like I was like 47th to open it, and Jimmy was like 62nd to open it or something like that. I don't remember what the numbers were. That's not important. But
they were off.
Yes. Like, so he opened his before mine. So, but my number was lower. But it turns out when those unlocked numbers have to do with each store has different batches. So like mine was I think mine was a Barnes and Noble, and his was like a Hot Topic, or not Hot Topic. It's something else. Maybe it was like,
yeah, it was right, but you're right.
Oh, Box Lunch. Store. It was Box Lunch. Yeah. So those numbers they correspond strangely, and it's all because that here's one batch for this one, and then another batch for this one, and another batch for this one, and then you have different releases. You got some over here, some over there. So even if something's like limited to 1,000, that might not be limited to 1,000, true 1,000, like imaginary pretend number 1,000 maybe, but not actual 1,000.
And then by doing all that, they're trying to create value, but they're failing at it, and that's what I'm saying. They're
ruining value. They're ruining value at that point.
Yeah, what'd you get? Oh, I got this Gogeta from batch A out of Newfoundland, Canada, GameStop, and it was the
that would be EB Games, sir. It would be
EB Games, same store.
You lied to me.
Okay, so
I don't know.
I think we're at our hour mark, right?
We are 30 seconds away from 1 hour.
All right, guys. So tomorrow we're going to be live again. I really want to thank you guys. Thanks, Jeff, for joining. It was good to talk to you. especially
Jeff.
on Periscope. We love Periscope.
It
First
seems
time I'm
we're
giving
getting
him
a bunch
shout-out.
of new people on Periscope. It's very fun.
Yeah, Jeff always beats us up on Twitter when we don't put it out an episode in time.
Does he?
Yeah. He's like, "Where's the episode, guys? I'm fiending for it." I agree. You got to keep on our case, man.
Hey, did
We're always,
that new episode come
not
out
doing
today?
great. It's released tonight, so it should come out tonight around 1 a.m.
So that means you have to edit it.
No, I didn't even edit it. I just put your audio in and my audio in and released it live.
Okay, well, okay. You should make it go live right now.
I schedule it.
I know, but why at 1? Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Because it's all about stats. It doesn't matter.
I
Our
don't care
stats
either
are
way.
So low right now. Yeah, Pop Collectors Lines is canceled.
Sorry,
again.
In case you guys didn't know that, I'll have to put it in the chat just to make it official.
But we'll be back tomorrow night between 8:30 and 9:30 again. Patrick joined via Periscope. Just started listening to you guys. Oh, thanks, Patrick. PCA is re-canceled. The first thing, his first comment, Patrick comes in, and then you go, PCA is re-canceled. He's like, I just got here, and now, no, we're not canceled. But we will be back tomorrow night. Our episode will release. You'll be able to hear it if you didn't listen to it live already. We'll probably record another live episode this weekend. But I do have cards that are coming. That you'll freak out again now.
Well, he said he woke up from a nap, and that's the first thing he saw was my message that said PCA was canceled.
I've been having a bad week, and now it's gotten worse.
I just ruined everyone's life.
You guys tune in again tomorrow night. Listen to the episode if you didn't listen to it live, and then also subscribe to us if you're not already subscribed to us. Rate and review the podcast if you have Apple Podcasts. And all you got to do is search for Pop Collectors Alliance, scroll down half the page, hit us 5 stars, leave a review if you have some time. I say that every time, but it goes a long way in helping out what we do, and spread the word so that there's 50 people in here every time we're on.
That would be great if we could have like more than like 10. That'd be cool.
That's mainly for auctions. That's what I've figured it out. It's reserved for. But if you haven't, check out Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/popcollectorsalliance. Join the greatest community. Be part of the Discord. For as little as $1 a month, all of that helps us to cons and things like that. But thanks again. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Keith. Thanks, Tina. Thanks, everybody else that's listening and didn't talk. Andrew, I see you, Brendan. Thanks again. And we'll talk tomorrow night. Until then.